question I'm often asked is why use copper? One, it acts as a catalyst to remove any sulfury type flavours which can be carried over from the fermentation. Two, it's one of the best, if not the best, conductor of heat, which is very important in fuel economy and what have you. And also the still itself does not really begin to work until the whole unit up to the entry to the condenser is the same temperature. Until it gets to the same temperature, they condense and they fall back inside the head of the still, and that's what you call the reflux action. But once the whole body and the top of the still is all up to temperature, the vapours can then travel right through to the condenser, where it hits the cold water coming up the tubes and condense. The continual action of the alcoholic vapour, bears it out. If you go to our effluent plant, you'll get traces of copper, which has been flushed out from the cells. It becomes It becomes unstable. The whole cell is hammered. The reason you hammer a cell is to close all the molecules of the copper and make it really rigid. But as it gets thinner, it loses that stability.
Yeah.
In the old days we had no scientific means, so what you'd do, you would tap the copper, and you knew by the sound, through experience, if it was getting thin. You knew by the noise it made. If I was to go down there, I could show you the different noises because cells are different thicknesses. Nowadays we have an ultrasonic meter who is deadly accurate. So we just put it on and it records everything. Once a year we test the thicknesses of all our copper stills on site, and that is entered into the computer where there's a graph, and you'll see on the graph the gradual wear of the still, because you have to tell the company at least a year to 18 months prior warning to having a bit of the still replaced, so they can put money into the budget. Because for a complete unit at Balvenie here, one still and the condenser would be around about £150,000.